week 3, we're doing act 2, and I'm gonna try to be as unproductive as possible. That's my goal this week. Last week was pretty productive. The week before that was even more productive. And I'm tired of being productive. I'm gonna be unproductive this week. Okay, so right now I'm actually going to take some notes. This is basically the best website I use for writing. It's called Studio Binder, and right now I'm gonna take some notes on how to write great dialogue, making conversations sound real. Like, I have my own style of writing dialogue, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I shouldn't learn how to make, other styles of dialogue, such as, naturalistic, or something more stylized, or, I think the dialogue that serves your story is the best dialogue.
Great dialogue, meanwhile, can keep an audience enraptured from start to finish.
He's looking at you, kid.
As such, dialogue is one of a screenwriter's prime...
I'm in Act 2 now. Finished Act 1. I'm in Act 2 now. The story, once it hits the midpoint, which is in the second act, I think the second act is probably going to be the most dense, the most filled with the most twists and turns and drops, and I'm excited about that, but it's kind of daunting because in concept I love my story, but there's a difference from concept to execution, and somewhere in between there's a lot of doubt. Okay, so I'm a real visual person, and I decided to draw some concept art for my movie, so you guys can have a better understanding of what it's like in my brain. Look at this, some character models. So this actually is Alright, so this would be the submarine, Solote, and Nessie. And I decided to make it a little more better detailed. And then Whitman Cortez, and then I put the Aztec Sun, kind of like a Giga Chad. And then Disheveled Cassidy, the father. And then I drew Whitman, and let's see it's a little light. So this is how it looked like in the ocean when he's doing his repairs and looking for whatever he's looking for down there. As I sit here and think about my inspirations for this movie, I can't really think about a specific movie that inspired me to write this, because the script just didn't come about from me and my friends just having fun in college one day. But visually speaking, a lot of movies are inspiring the aesthetic of it, such as how I want the camera for sure to be on film. Like, whenever I think about it, I think there's a grainy look to it. Like, if you guys ever watched The Grudge with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, something about that movie and its color tones, it's sort of washed away. It's just appealing to me. And that's an inspiration. But the colors would still pop out, like in a Wes Anderson film. I don't have a particular Wes Anderson film. You would think it would be the Aquatic Life of Steve with the Bill, what's his name? The actor Bill. What the hell's his name? Bill Murray. Yeah, that Wes Anderson film, but it really hasn't. That's not a movie that's really inspired me. I've always written movies about people that's just spiraling into insanity. That's just a theme I've always just loved. I don't know why. Maybe I'm spiraling into insanity and I don't even know. And this is, or maybe I do know, and this is my self-awareness put on paper. But that's just a thing that always That's always that's a motif that has always just intrigued me. I love characters going crazy. I love characters, but you know what that really does, and what I really love about characters going crazy is that you could really flex your creative muscles. Because I just love using film in a way where I can incorporate music, poetry, voice, visuals in just unique manners. And I love that I'm able to do that, and I have a space and an outlet for it. Bon appetit. Okay, so I just watched Cuckoo. It was okay. I liked the first hour. I thought it was pretty good. And then it kind of fell off for me in the second, not the hour, but second, like the last 30 minutes. I wasn't the biggest fan of the reveal and the twist, and just once I started getting more information, I just wished I didn't. I thought it was something about, well, I don't want to spoil it. But the point being, it just didn't live up to what I created in my head. So maybe if they didn't show as much, I would liked it a little bit more. I thought it was a pretty good movie. I thought it was pretty funny at times. Every October, since October's coming up, every October, me and my siblings, every night we try to watch a horror movie, and we kind of just pick a movie that day. But to make this vlog a little more entertaining, we're going to all make a list of all our favorite horror movies, and then we're gonna argue what movie should be in that month, and hopefully by the end of the day we settle what movie should be on what day of that month.
That's 20 times 4, Mike. How about we all just share a list and whoever said?
Okay.
Wait. What if one person?
Yeah. Just look at your list. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it.
Hey, I do not agree to being shown on camera though.
Shut up.
So I'll sue you.
Alright, so we all made a list.
Don't put the camera on the
We all made a list, and we're all gonna. We all made a list, and then every name.
Don't put music.
Yeah, don't put nothing. So we
hurry up.
We all made a list, right? And whatever names repeat, my sister's gonna write on the board, and that's most likely the ones we're gonna keep, and then we're gonna argue for the rest of them. So it has to be 30.
Josh here.
That's Ashley, Rachel,
Mom, really
and then look at Joshua.
Josh,
Oh, yeah.
I thought his.
Alright, Josh is next.
I got Cabin in the Woods, Ready or Not, Child's Play.
Yes,
I
wait.
did ready or not.
Okay, go.
Child's Play, Halloween.
I have that one too. Wait, which one?
Anyone? Scream, anyone? I got No, The Invisible Man, It, any It.
I did it.
The Boogeyman, Insidious, Nightmare on Elm Street, any, Hell House, Texas Chainsaw, anyone, Jeepers Creeper, anyone, Strangers, and Mama.
Okay, I think the only one we had was Child's Play,
Can
Halloween,
you not
and
record me? Just say my results after.
no, Rachel.
Why?
Let me know.
You see, I messed up because I put new movies. Alright, so after the first round, Evil Dead Rise, Freddy vs. Jason, and Child's Play 2. That's the only ones me and the rest of the group have similar.
I wasn't complaining.
What?
I wasn't complaining. I was just like, oh, don't show me, so he didn't show me.
Well, why would you want to show me if I don't want to be shown?
Because he said, the more you say
You
no.
look like the leprechaun, actually, so.
Josh, do you want Jason Takes Manhattan?
So what?
Nah, I don't watch Jason Takes My Hand.
We should watch then.
That's the worst one.
2007 then.
Nah. Okay, don't move. The first final. So we have, this is like the 16 Creep Show, House of Wax, Jeepers Creepers, Sinister 1, Exorcist, Nightmare on Elm Street, Fear Street, 1978, Scream, Ready or Not, Trick or Treat, It, The First Purge, that one's whatever, Halloween, Child's Play 2, Wrong Turn 1, Freddy vs. Jason, Evil Dead Rise. That's the first half. Now let's move on to the next half.
This spelled that. Grimmets?
Gremlins.
Who you got this idea from?
Nowhere, my brain. Alright, let's see the last 14. Talk to Me, The Ring, Jason X, Insidious spelled incorrectly, Leprechaun Back to the
How about you
Hood,
shut up?
Saw 2, Battle Royale, What does that say? Oh, Conjuring, The Craft, You're Next, Sleeping Hollow, Strangers 2, Gremlins, and Halloween episodes. So it's a good idea. Yeah, we're all in agreement. Top
Isn't
30.
there 31 days?
Yeah, but obviously Halloween, we're gonna be trick or treating. Come on. Alright, so now that we're done with that, next thing in my agenda being unproductive. Next thing in my agenda being unproductive is to just read. And then once I read, I think then I'm gonna start writing. And then later tonight, I'm going to go run because I've been in here all day and I need to get some clean air. So I'll bring you guys to that too. It's a great view. So what I'm reading right now is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I was talking about this. I'm in page 50. And then after that, I'm gonna read some comic books. As you see right there, I love comic books, so you know, gotta be unproductive. I wouldn't consider that unproductive though. I mean, I feel like I'm always learning something. But you get my. Oh yeah. So after I read some of the book, right now I'm reading some of the Transformers single issues by what's his name? Darren Warren Johnson, DWJ, and George Corona and Mike Spencer. I did like this run better when it was drawn by DWJ, but still pretty good. I feel like George Corona he emulates his style. Doesn't even emulate. He does it in his own way, in his own style, and his own. Brings his own flair to it, but I do prefer with Darren Warren Johnson. Okay, so before I start writing, I kind of want to brush you guys up to speed to where I left off. I just finished the first act, so now I'm on to the second act, and I left a couple cliffhangers from the first act that I guess I don't need to answer them until the third act, technically if I want, but I'm not too sure. I don't even know where I'm gonna answer them. I just know that I need to answer them right now so I can have an idea how to build up to it. Because I have a cliffhanger where the main character, it's his birthday and he makes a wish and he says that he's not gonna say what the wish was until later. Don't know why I wrote that, but we about to find out why. And I can't, it's not something I could just leave there open for the whole story, so I gotta figure out what it is and why we put it. Sometimes you gotta just, you gotta just add something just to add something. Just you gotta add something because you might get gold at the other end of it. Who knows? So I have that left off, and now I really gotta begin the spiraling part of this story, which is actually really exciting because like whenever you watch a movie, you just love to see the character go crazy, right? You just love to see the character go crazy. So I'm excited about that. Right now I'm probably gonna do a couple scenes, and really I have in mind is I left off where the main character Whitman has found the corpse of an animal that was eaten, whereby he guesses by his Loch Ness monster. We don't know exactly who ate it. We don't know the culprit, but he does know that it was something big. And that's where we left off, and that's where we go back. 250 words. Now that's not as impressive as 5,000 words, but I mean these are solid 250 words. So I feel like for a non-productive day, still productive. I still did my words. I still did good work. I still did a good scene. I'm proud of this scene. I put set goals out for myself tomorrow to the next scene. Yeah, now I'm gonna go run, get some air. I'll see you on the other side. So it's midnight now. The run took a little longer than anticipated, but it's okay. And with that, I gotta go sleep because I got work tomorrow. But that marks the end of a successful, unproductive day. It's a great achievement for me. See you guys next week.